Good Shabbos, and welcome back to the question of the week. This week's Parsha is Parshat BaHaloscha. And in the Torah portion we read of the high priest lighting the menorah, the candelabra in the tabernacle in the Mishkan. And one of the laws surrounding the lighting of the menorah was the high priest had to ensure that every flame he lit would remain lit by itself and not be extinguished. And there are many lessons to be learnt from this law. The classic one is that as we inspire those around us, we have to ensure that they have a support base to remain inspired and that their inspiration should not be extinguished before we move on. But the question that must be asked is, how do we ensure that we remain inspired? How do we ensure that our own character is refined enough to inspire those others around us? I'd like to share with you a lesson from our sages. The sages tell us to refine ourselves, we must create a support base made up of three individuals. Asa lecha Rav, Asa lecha Chever, and Asa lecha Mashpia. Appoint for yourself a rabbinical guide, a legal guide who can guide you through the complexities of Jewish law. Appoint for yourself a friend, one who will tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And appoint for yourself a spiritual guide, one who knows where you have come from and where you're trying to get to. And as you go through life and have challenges, and as you try to refine yourself, ask these three individuals what you should do, what choices you should make. And take the majority view, and that in turn will be your support base to remain inspired and make the right choices. So the question of the week is, which of these three support bases do you want to work on this week? Asa lecha Rav, appointing for yourself a legal guide through the complexities of Jewish law. Find a friend who can tell you what you need to hear. Or find a spiritual guide who can guide you through your own spiritual journey, knowing where you've come from and where you need to get to. I look forward to hearing your answers, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Good Shabbos.